Pep Guardiola and the board haven't made any noisy shocks in the transfer market, but every decision to buy or sell has been carefully considered to keep the machine running smoothly. A few stars have departed, new faces have arrived, and a series of young players have been given opportunities. This is the overall picture of Manchester City's squad ahead of the 2025-26 Premier League season. Kevin De Bruyne ends his glorious journey at the Etihad to join Napoli on a free transfer. He leaves as the spiritual leader and the chief architect of Manchester City's play for nearly a decade. Despite being highly rated for his talent, McCarthy was still sold to Nottingham Forest for £35 million by Pep Guardiola. This deal is considered one that Pep may come to regret, similar to the case of Palmer. Jan Koto officially becomes a Dortmund player after spending a period on loan at the club. After a year on loan, Kyle Walker officially joins AC Milan. The transfer fee has not been disclosed. Massimo Perrone has been permanently sold to Como for €13 million. Jack Grealish has also been loaned to Everton to seek playing opportunities after losing his place in City's plans for the new season. Similarly, players like Vitor Rice and Juma Bar have been loaned to Girona and Leeds United, respectively, to gain more playing time. Stefan Ortega is no longer Man City's second-choice goalkeeper following the arrival of James Trafford. He is attracting interest from Bayer Leverkusen and several other Bundesliga clubs. Calvin Phillips is likely to leave the Etihad if a suitable offer comes in. The English midfielder has been unable to break into Pep's system and is seeking a new club to revive his career. Savinho also faces the possibility of leaving, as Tottenham has expressed interest in signing him for £50 million. However, it is up to Man City to decide whether he stays or goes. Reinders joined Man City for €55 million, bringing versatility to the midfield. He possesses precise long passing, excels at evading pressing, and can play both as a box-to-box midfielder and a playmaker. Ryan Ait-Nouri, the Algerian left-back, joined for €45 million as a solution to bolster depth on the left flank and directly compete with Gvardiol. Nouri stands out for his speed, technical ball control, and strong attacking support. Ryan Cherki, the 21-year-old French attacking talent, joined Man City to add creativity and dynamism to the attack. Cherki can perform well on both wings as well as in the number 10 role, providing rotation options for Doku and Foden. James Trafford, the 22-year-old English goalkeeper, returns to the Etihad for €20 million after a season as Burnley's first-choice keeper. Trafford is expected to compete with Ederson for the position of first-choice backup. Sverre Halseth Naipan, the 18-year-old Norwegian central midfielder, is one of Europe's brightest young talents. Naipan joins Man City as an investment for the future, while also being ready for Pep to test him in cup competitions. Marcus Bettinelli, the 33-year-old goalkeeper, joined for €2.5 million, bringing experience and depth to the position, serving as the team's third-choice keeper. Manchester City are closely monitoring the situation of forward Rodrigo. Pep Guardiola highly values him for his versatility on both wings, explosive speed, and close-control technical skills. He is also known for scoring in big matches, especially in the Champions League. City view Rodrigo as a perfect addition to deepen their attacking options and to provide direct competition for Doku. However, the deal will not be easy, as Real Madrid are only willing to part with the 24-year-old for a minimum of €100 million. Man City currently have 4 quality goalkeepers: Ederson, 2 newcomers James Trafford and Bettinelli, and Ortega. However, Pep is still likely to choose Ederson as the first-choice keeper. Trafford will be given opportunities in cup matches. Bettinelli will serve as the third-choice goalkeeper, and Ortega is expected to leave the club. Central defense is a position where Man City also has plenty of quality, combining experience, youth, and players in the prime of their careers. Among them, Ruben Dias and Akanji are the 2 most likely to start regularly. The remaining 4 centre-backs are Kusanov, Nathan Ake, John Stones, and Callum Doyle. The left-back position is currently quite crowded with the arrival of Nouri. However, they still have the highly versatile Gvardiol, who can also play as a centre-back. Additionally, the 2 young players, O'Reilly and Esbrand, both show great potential and could see playing time in the upcoming season. The right-back position tells a different story, as Rico Lewis has yet to inspire confidence, and his backup is another young, inexperienced player, Kabore. In central midfield, Rodri will continue as the deepest-lying midfielder, with Reinders likely playing alongside him. A number of other players, including Kovacic, Naipan, Nicolas Gonzalez, and Ilkay Gundogan, may have to settle for backup roles. Calvin Phillips is highly likely to leave the team, as he is no longer part of Pep's plans. In the attacking midfield position, Pep Guardiola shows his trust in the new captain, Bernardo Silva. Competing with him for this role will be newcomer Cherki. On the left attacking flank, Doku remains Pep's preferred choice. Phil Foden will be the direct competitor for him on this flank. On the opposite flank, Oscar Bob and Savinho, both left-footed players, will be rotated by Pep. Both possess speed, technical skills, and the ability to break through defenses. Up front, the strike partnership will feature the 2000-born duo, Erling Haaland and Omar Marmoush. Haaland is irreplaceable, while Marmoush will be deployed whenever Man City need an extra spark. Pep Guardiola will continue to lead Man City in the 2025-26 season. The Spanish coach remains renowned for his philosophy of ball control, high pressing, and the ability to adjust tactics with meticulous precision. Supporting Pep is Kolo Touré, former Man City player, serving as his right-hand man. He combines tactical knowledge with expertise in match analysis. Alongside him is Pepijn Lijnders, an experienced assistant coach specializing in individual skill training and locker room management. In the specialized area of goalkeeping, Xabier Manchezador serves as the goalkeeper coach, responsible for improving reflexes, distribution, and handling high-pressure situations for Ederson as well as the backup goalkeepers. Tactical analysis is led by Karash Plan Chart, the mind behind detailed reports that help Pep identify opponents' strengths and weaknesses and devise optimal response strategies. James Baldwin will lead Man City's medical department for the 7th consecutive year. He will be supported by long-serving doctors such as Edem Mouney and Max Sala, while sports psychologists Federico Genovesi and Ben Thompson will handle the team's mental well-being. Gary Worthington serves as the head of scouting, marking his 13th year at the Etihad, supported by his two key assistants, David Fernandez and John Gannon. The owner of Man City remains UAE billionaire Sheikh Mansour. With substantial financial resources, he continues to spend freely on the citizens in the transfer market as well as on internal club operations. The club's CEO remains Khaldoon Khalifa, who, alongside Sheikh Mansour, is entering his 17th year leading Man City. The club's managing director remains Brian Marwood, who has now reached the age of 65. Meanwhile, in the role of sporting director, Hugo Viana recently assumed the position after being appointed in early July. After an impressive performance at the end of last season, Nico O'Reilly emerged as an exciting discovery for Pep Guardiola. The Spanish tactician is sure to continue giving the young English player opportunities. In the 2025-26 season, O'Reilly combines a strong physique with intelligent footballing instincts. Not only can he play effectively as a left-back, but the 20-year-old can also operate in midfield. With Kyle Walker having left the team, Issa Kabore has emerged as a player likely to receive more opportunities in the 2025-26 season. He will serve as a true competitor to Rico Lewis at right back. Possessing speed, strength, and abundant stamina, Kabore is also considered superior to Lewis in defensive capabilities. For the first time, Man City have added a white sash across their sky blue home kit. The design harkens back to the club's history, reminiscent of away kits from the 1970s. It blends tradition with modernity, creating a look that is elegant, sophisticated, and classic yet contemporary. Man City's away kit features a predominantly white base with a black and red diagonal sash running from the left shoulder to the right hip. The white background is adorned with bird-inspired patterns drawn from the map of Manchester, adding visual depth and creating a connection with the local community. The third kit makes a striking impression with a silver-grey base featuring a raindrop pattern, symbolizing Manchester's characteristic wet weather. Accenting the design are neon green details on the collar, shoulders, and logo, giving the kit a youthful, vibrant, and artistic look. Man City enter the 2025-26 season with a squad that retains the core structure behind their past successes while adding new players to increase depth and provide more tactical options. Under Pep Guardiola's guidance, the team continues to play a dominant, possession-based style, with every position operating like a precise machine. The stability in personnel, combined with top-level experience, gives Man City the confidence to tackle greater challenges and, most importantly, to pursue glory once again in both the Premier League and the Champions League.